Hello YouTube family and welcome to another installment to my money making guide series, Slaying Spidines for Red Spider Eggs. Before we jump into this video, please hit the subscribe button, comment and rate. Okay, for this money maker, it is recommended to have a minimum of at least 40 attack, strength, and defense. To access the Spidines, you will need to have completed the Tower of Life. You can see that I completed the quest in the first clip. Another suggestion is to have the medium Ardoin diaries done. As you can see, I did this in the second and third clip. This allows you to have Ardoin Cloak 2. The perks is it teleports you to the Ardoin Monastery, and all the drops in the Tower of Life are noted. If you simply don't want to do the diaries, you can travel to the tower by using the fairy ring, and the code is DJP. Let's take a look at some of the supplies we will be using. We will start with 1000 raw sardines, 13 red spider eggs, super strength and attack potions, ring of duelings to bank at Castle Wars, and the cloak to teleport to the monastery. For the gear, I didn't use best in slot for this. I used a Nezi helm, amulet of torture, mythical cape, Holy Blessing, Dragon Defender, Fodder Torso, Whip, Vandal's Tassets, Dragon Boots, Barrel Gloves, and Berserker Ring Imbued. And for the stats, 98 HP, 92 Attack, Strength, and Defense, and 72 Prayer, and we will be using Piety. I will do 1 hour of slaying Spidines and see how many red spider eggs I can get. We will use the Runelite timer at the bottom and start at the 15-second mark. To spawn the Spidines, we will activate the Symbol of Life by clicking on it. Each activation uses 1 sardine and 1 spider egg. I am currently in the southeast part of the basement in the tower. As you can see for the inventory, I have a dueling ring, Ardy cloak, 13 raw sardines, and 13 spider eggs. We only need 13 eggs because we will use the ones we get from the drops to finish this example. Spidines are level 42 and use a melee attack. They have a max hit of 5, which isn't that bad at all. According to the wiki, it is a hybrid of a deadly red spider and a raw sardine, which I never knew. Their main drop is red spider eggs, and they always drop between 3 to 6 spider eggs. The reason why spider eggs are so essential is because they are used to make super restores. As you can see, I'm already potted up, and I'm often one-hitting or slaying the Spidines with just a couple of hits. My goal for each round was to use all of the sardines and unnoted eggs before my prayer ran out. For the first few rounds of each time I repotted, I was able to accomplish that. The one thing that I didn't like was every time I reactivated the Symbol of Life, there was a split second of a delay when I clicked away. After each kill, I reactivated the Symbol of Life and then picked up the eggs from the prior kill. One thing you will notice is that the Spidines do spawn in different tiles each time. As you are slaying them, you will want to lure them closer to the Symbol of Life between the ticks. Once you finish your inventory of supplies, you will use the dueling ring to teleport to Castle Wars to bank, and then restock on supplies. Then you will use your cloak to teleport to the monastery. Once you teleport, there is an altar nearby where you can recharge your prayer after every trip. Then you will run northeast to the tower and repeat the process. As mentioned earlier, if you don't have the Ardy cloak, you can use the fairy ring to bank and come back. The fairy ring is just a few tiles northeast of the tower. The run from the monastery to the tower isn't that far, but about 20 minutes in, I did end up taking a sip of a stamina potion, and used about 1 potion in total. Also, once my attack and strength were reduced down to around 100, which is about every 3 to 4 trips, I would repot. The reason is because when I am potted over 100, I frequently one-hit the Spidines. Alright, here we are finishing up the 1 hour once the Runelite timer hits the 1 hour and 15-second mark. Okay, so let's look at the expenses. So I used 2 full rings of duelings, 6 doses of both strength and attack potions, 233 raw sardines. Now in the inventory you see 797 red spider eggs. We need to take away 13 to replace what we started with. Also I used 1 full stamina potion with the supplies totaling to roughly 25k. So even after taking in consideration the small expenses, you can average roughly 600k an hour doing this money making method. Every week I upload multiple money making method videos. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see some of my future videos, please subscribe, comment, and rate.